Fire on the bayou. Oh, piano.
All over our New Orleans community. And it's because of you, it's because of these musicians, it is because of this incredible crew that we have done 100 weeks. Can you believe that?
Amazing.
It is going to be incredible. We want to thank the folks here at Southport Hall for letting us do our show here, because we can't be in our den because they're loading floats with Mardi Gras beads. It is,
oh, yes.
We can't be there tonight, but we are here at Southport. We want to thank our sponsors, Faubourg Private Wealth, for being with us for so many of these 100 weeks. We couldn't have done it without them. We got Frenchy Painting here, and we have special music tonight.
We do. We got the great Russell Batiste, funkiest drummer in the whole world, y'all. He's throwing it down with his fantastic band. And for a very special Mardi Gras performance, we've got my man, Big Chief John, and his original Wild Tchoupitoulas that are about to come in here, throw it down. They're going to sing, dance. But we'll tell you one thing they ain't going to do. They ain't going to bow down for nobody, because that's the Wild Tchoupitoulas. They're coming to stomp some rump. So y'all give it up for them. Y'all don't forget to wash your hands, stomp your feet, and yes!
Mardi Gras day, blew his whistle. Here come a chief from the other way with a big long shiny pistol, talking about hey, early in the morning, here from the morning, soon in the morning, got a long on the avenue. My boy turned the corner. Flag give a signal, meet the gang. Big Chief said, do what you wanna. Hey, do what you wanna. Hey, do what you wanna. Hey, do what you wanna. Rock and roll people, I know. Rock and roll people, I know. All over town on Mardi Gras Day. It's late in the evening. I took them up, took them down. Now the whole damn gang is leaving. Hey, early in the morning. Hey, give them the morning. Hey, soon in the morning. Rock and roll people, I know. Rock and roll people, I know. Hey, 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 do what you wanna. Hey, do what you wanna. Rock and roll people, I know. Rock and roll people, I know. Rock and roll people, I know. Whoa, yeah. Here they come. Here they come. We the wild Tchoupitoulas and we got a fool. We the wild Tchoupitoulas from the Golden Train. We come for me, we come for me. Well, morning we coming to. I'm sending my gang down to that tree. Come running and jumping and they think it's slick. The wild Tchoupitoulas gon' make you sick. Oh, Mardi Gras morning, here we come. Time to start no trouble, it won't be long. John, here they come. I say, and John, here they come. We the wild Tchoupitoulas and we got a. If it wasn't for the reavers and the low down skills, Jack wouldn't slip down in mud. Boofing and howling everywhere we go. Say Mardi Gras morning, gon' let them know. In us. Two-way, pocket way. I say, hey, two-way pocket way. Got a golden crown, a golden crown. Got a golden crown, make it drag. I'm an engine ruler from way uptown. I'm a wild Tchoupitoulas, we won't live down. I'ma take them up, I'ma take them down. I'ma bring my gang all over town. I say, hey, two-way pocket way. I say, hey, two-way pocket way. I say, Mardi Gras morning when the sun come up. We drank fire water from a silver cup. I'm the big chief with the golden crown. Spy boy, take him down. Take him up, take him down. I'ma bring my gang all over town. Don't you touch my spine, don't hurt my queen. Or you have more trouble than you ever seen. Hey, two-way pocket. Hey, two-way pocket. Golden crown, a golden crown. Make blood tip only with one look. I'm the big chief with the golden crown. For mighty good if I you won't build down. Hey, two-way pocket. Hey, I say, hey, two-way pocket. Say, hey, won't be long. Big chief got a golden crown. I'm a wild Tchoupitoulas, sing my song. Don't you touch my spine, hurt my queen. Or you have more trouble than you ever. Jump up and down and turn all around. One mighty booty fire, put a hole in the ground. Hey, I say, hey, two-way pocket. Hey, two-way pocket. Hey, two-way pocket. Jackie Mofina, Jackie Mofina, hey. If you don't like what the big chief say, it's just Jackie Mofina. Jackie Mofina, hey. Jackie Mofina, hey. If you don't like what the big chief say, it's just Jackie Mofina, hey. Jackie Mofina, hey. If you don't like what the big chief say, it's just Jackie Mofina. And we talking about brother Johnson. Hey, my brother Johnson. I remember that morning, I remember it well. I remember that morning, my brother John fell. He made mighty cootie fire on a Mardi Gras day, y'all. Brother John, hey now, brother, brother John. I told him he died on the battlefield. Oh, he never would bow and he never would kneel. He made mighty cootie fire on a mighty Gras day. And the world was ready to get out. They talking about brother John, brother John. Let's sing it. Aiko, ande. Jackie Mofino, ela he. Say Jackie Mofino, ande. Say Mardi Gras coming, it won't be long. But the wild Tchoupitoulas gonna carry. Little bit of spy, got a heart of steel. Oh, this thing won't get you his hatchet with. Let's talk about hey now, hey now. Aiko, ande. Oh, Jackie Mofino, ande. Jackie Mofino. Say Rudy Pupalini and who not know. We gon' wear our feathers everywhere we go. Don't you touch my spine, don't hurt my queen. What mighty cootie fight the trouble you don't see. They're talking about hey now, hey now. Aiko, ande. Jackie Mofino, ande. Jackie Mofino. Mighty cootie fire. I say, mighty cootie fayo. Oh, we are the Indians. The Indians of the nation. Oh, we won't bow down. Not on that ground. Oh, how I love to walk Indian red. I got a spy boy coming boy early that morning. He gonna be like the quiet before the storm. I got a spy boy. Spy boy. Spy boy of the nation. Oh, we won't bow down. Not on the ground. Oh, how I love you. Say Mardi Gras coming, y'all, it won't be long. We gonna kneel and pray, y'all, before we leave home. I got a big queen, y'all, stand by my side. Boy, Mardi Gras morning, she wanted dead or alive. Take a look at my big queen, a big queen of a nation. Oh, why, oh, she won't bow down. Not on that ground. Oh, how oh, Jockey Morphine, Ohio, 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 oh my Indian, oh we kill, oh how I love to. Oh, I am the big chief. Big chief of the nation. The whole wide world, I want my not on the ground. Oh, how I love Jockey. Jockey Morphine, Hando, 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 oh my Indian race, gonna kill them again. On the ground, oh how race. Jockey Morphine, high, in the morning, in the evening, all day long, oh my Indian race, gonna kill them dead. Oh how I love you.
them Indians, huh? How about those baby dolls? How about these fine players on stage? That's right, y'all. It is Mardi Gras here in New Orleans, and all of us here at the Funky Uncle, this is our favorite time of year, and we're glad that you can join us wherever you may be. Keep that Mardi Gras spirit in your heart, because we're sending all those positive carnival vibes out into the universe, and we're going to be marching with our squads on Mardi Gras Day. We're going to be rolling down the street with the Funky Uncle float and all of our crew of Tux family. It's going to be a great time, and once again, so many good times ahead of us. Now, tomorrow night at the Howlin' Wolf, the crew of Tux and the Funky Uncle, we are bringing Parliament Funkadelic to New Orleans. That's right. The mothership is landing during Mardi Gras. Now, if that ain't a party, I don't know what is. You do not want to miss that. It doesn't get any better than that, y'all. I mean, you know, be sure to be at that one. And then, of course, come Mardi Gras Day, you know, we'll be out in the streets. I'll probably be chasing, you know, Big Chief John over here and his squad all over town. I know they're going to be looking pretty. And then, of course, Saturday, the crew of Tux will be rolling down St. Charles. And we're going to have our very special vinyl to give to you and all types of great throws. My brother Frenchy's going to have his split with all this beautiful artwork. The Funky Uncle's going to be rolling down with the whole live band playing. Don't miss it. The party's just going to get started. And let me tell you, it is the best party in the world, y'all. So we're glad you can join it here in the digital world, wherever you may be. Keep that Mardi Gras spirit in your heart. We're going to let the engines and the band get back to doing what they do best. But in the meantime, it's your boy Soul Stu reminding you to wash your hands and stomp your feet. Indians!
Jockey move finane, jockey move finane. If you don't like what the big chief say, it's just jockey move finane. Jockey move finane, jockey move finane. If you don't like what the big chief say, it's just jockey move finane. Brother, brother, brother John is gone. Brother, brother, brother John is gone. I remember that morning, I remember it well. Brother John is gone. I remember that morning, my brother John fell. Brother John is gone. Well, I told her he died on the battlefield, y'all. Oh, he never would bow and he never would kneel. Oh, let's sing about brother. My papa, your papa, gonna set your ass. Talk to my head at night. I go, Johnny Mofino, I got a pretty big queen who's dressed in red. I bet you $5 she'll give you dead. Said Rudy Pupalini and who not know. Oh, we wild, Tchoupitoulas
dance with it.
Let 'em come now. Let 'em come now. I got the night for. I got the night for. I got the night now. I got the night now. I cook the fire. I cook the fire. Go on and holler now. What they holler about? Wild up below. Wild up below. Everybody, meet everybody. Won't nobody run, won't nobody run, no nobody run. Wild up below, don't know how. No trouble, no trouble. Let 'em come now, let 'em come now. I got the night one, I got the night one. Everybody, meet everybody. Won't nobody run, won't nobody run. Wild Tchoupitoulas, wild Tchoupitoulas. I got the night for, I got the night now. Run 'em in the river, run 'em in the river. Do what you want, do what you want. Let 'em come now. Nobody run. Meet everybody. Meet everybody. Mardi Gras day. Mardi Gras day. Let 'em come now. Let 'em come now. Meet everybody. Wild Tchoupitoulas. Well, won't nobody run. Wild, wild,
Yeah, huh? We keep meet the boys on the battle.
On the battlefront, meet the boys on the battlefront. Meet the boys on the battlefront. Wild Tchoupitoulas gonna stomp some run. Meet the boys on the battlefront. Mardi Gras coming, it won't be long. Gonna play engine, gonna carry on. Master's running up and down the avenue. Here come the engines, let 'em in my gang all over town. Drink fire water till the sun go down. Come back home, we gonna kneel and pray. Have some fun on the holiday.
Meet the boys on the battlefront. The boys on the battlefront. The boys on the battlefront. Wild Tchoupitoulas don't stop someone.
Itty bitty spy got a heart of steel. Shank won't get to his hatchet will. Walk through fire, swam through mud. Let a feather from an eagle drink cancer blood.
Meet the boys on the battlefront. Meet the boys on the battlefront. Meet the boys on the battlefront. Wild Tchoupitoulas don't stop someone.
Say Mardi Gras coming, it won't be long. Gonna play and you gonna carry on. Sold all night, sold all day. Mardi Gras morning went all the way.
Meet the boys on the battlefront. Meet the boys on the battlefront. Meet the boys on the battlefront. Wild Tchoupitoulas don't stop someone.
Prettiest little thing that I ever seen. Mardi Gras engines down in New Orleans. Maskers running up and down the avenue. Here come the engines, let 'em through.
Tchoupitoulas don't stop someone.
Sold all night, we sold all day. Mardi Gras morning, gonna do our thing. Get back home, we gonna have a little fun. Mardi Gras morning, y'all, here we come. Hey now, I go, Jackie Morfino, Punane, Jackie Morfino. One more time, I go, one day. Jackie Morfino, Ilane, Jackie Morfino. Early in the morning, sunshine bright. I go, one day. For the wild Tchoupitoulas gonna be alright. Say Mardi Gras coming, it won't be long. So the wild Tchoupitoulas gonna carry on. Talking about hey now. Right away. Jackie Morfino, Kelane. Let's sing about brother. Well, I'm told he died on the battlefield. Oh, he never would bother, he never would give. Way uptown. But mighty cootie fighters with a hole in the ground. Talking about his life. Meet the boys on the battlefront. Meet the boys on the battlefront. Oh, the wild Tchoupitoulas gonna stomp someone. Boys on the battlefront. Meet the boys on the battlefront. Meet the boys on the battlefront. Oh, the wild Tchoupitoulas gonna stomp someone. Oh.
mambo, mambo, Mardi Gras mambo, down in New Orleans. Cat to blow a horn on a silent Rampart Street. Combo play with a mambo. The Mardi Gras mambo, 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 Mardi Gras mambo, 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 Mardi Gras mambo, down in New Orleans. Good time. Mardi Gras mambo, 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 Mardi Gras mambo.
Thank you.
Sing everybody.
Let's go.
Do like you wanna.
Let's go.
Hang on the corner.
Let's go.
Smoke macarona. Do like you oughta. Be cheap out the water. I got my game for. Gonna do what I can for. 2022 for. We coming through for.
Let's go.
You feeling alright for. Can't wait to write y'all. Do like you oughta. Cheap out the water. Who that network? Tell 'em what I said, y'all. Let's go get it now. From way uptown, yeah. Gotta go to the ground, yeah. Do like you wanna. Do like you oughta. Let's go get it, y'all. Let's go get it. Got my baby dog, yeah. Let's go get it. Got my drumming on band, yeah. Gotta hit the game, let's go. Gonna do it again, we coming that morning. Give no warning. Gonna have our fun, yeah. Nobody running. Do not let, yeah. We on our way, boy. Do like you wanna. Let's go get it, y'all. Early in the morning, nobody running. Engines coming, nobody worried. Nobody who by, know how. Do like you oughta. Bring cheap out your water. Engine ruler, way uptown, boy. Walk by down, boy. Golden crown, yeah. nobody know how. Tchoupitoulas coming, everybody running. 2022, y'all. What you gonna do?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Big
Big
Chief.
Chief John and the original Wild Tchoupitoulas, of course, Russell Batiste and his Fio band just bringing that heat to the Southport Hall. We're having a great time over here. We've got our friends dancing with us. We're feeling that Mardi Gras spirit, all that carnival magic. We hope you are too, wherever you are. And of course, we're just getting warmed up, aren't we, Leslie? We've got so many good times.
Warmed up, my God. Tell you what, there's one thing that this pandemic has taught me, and that is that we are all out of shape. We are all out of practice.
Right.
But we've been trying our hardest for the last week and a half, I guess, or so.
Get the Mardi Gras legs back.
That's right, but we are not through yet. No, indeed. Now, Stewie told you a little while ago about tomorrow night with George Clinton and
The mothership lands during Mardi Gras.
And y'all can still get tickets to that because
Yes.
it will not be streamed live at all. But it does go to serve the same purpose. But Saturday is what's going to be cool because Saturday the crew of Tux is going to roll. Crew of Tux is rolling down St. Charles Avenue, and we have the most coveted prize of the entire Mardi Gras season. It's not one of those purses that you could get tonight if you were uptown. And it's not one of those shoes that you can catch tomorrow. You all right?
Those are lovely too. Those are lovely.
This is
More
vinyl.
functional throw.
Vinyl. This is the immunofunk vaccination. The first 6 months of the pandemic, when we were all still standing 8 feet apart and wearing masks and gloves and visors and scared to death of each other, we put together 8 amazing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 amazing cuts from our live shows. We've got Russell Batiste. Yep.
Yeah,
Russell,
we do.
You were on here.
Russell!
Yep. Sam Price, Erica Falls, Shawa, the Funky Uncle All-Stars, our fearless leader. We've got Joe Crown, Walter Wolfman Washington, and Wayne Moreau. We have the New Orleans Suspects, John Papa Grow, and the Brassaholics. And here comes Mr. Mardi Gras is right here. Now, if you tuned into NOLA.com today, did you see our article about our king, our producer of the Funky Uncle?
All hail,
is the
Chris
king
Berry.
of Tux. All hail, Chris.
All hail, Chris Berry.
Thank you so much. And his crew, the king, the Funky Uncle, the Funky Tux, the Funky Fox, and the Love Child, the King's Float and the Queen's Float are going to be handing out only, and I say only, 4,000 copies of these. They are not going to be slung out through the crowd. They are going to be handed to you. So if you know what Funky Uncle means, you get on that parade route and you say, "Hey, Mama, I donated to the Funky Uncle. I texted funk to 36413. I went to the FUNKYUNCLE.LIVE and clicked on that donate button, or I bought a Frenchy painting, or I bought a t-shirt. Look at me." And you will get one of these 4,000. That's it. That is it. I had to beg for mine, and I'm up here every week. All right? So y'all come on out to the parade. Support the crew of Tux. They have given so much love to the music community, and we hope to see you there.
It's going to be a fun one, y'all. The funkiest parade of them all. You don't want to miss it. And so, in the meantime, we're going to let the band get back to doing what they do best. Y'all know what to do. Embrace that Mardi Gras spirit in your heart, and don't forget to wash your hands, stomp your feet.
Hey, y'all, hey, where my parade at? Come on, y'all, come on. Come on up here. I'm with my gang at. Come on up here on the stage, y'all. And if you go to New Orleans, you ought to go see the Mardi Gras. Somebody show you what's carnival for. Get your ticket in your hand. You wanna go to New Orleans. Get your ticket in your hand. You wanna go to New Orleans. When you get to New Orleans, I'm about to show you what a Zulu king. You will see the Zulu king on St. Claude and Dumas. You will see the Zulu king down on St. Claude and Dumas. When you see the Zulu king, I'm sure you'll see the Zulu queen. Somebody show you what carnival for. Go to New Orleans. Come on, y'all, come back, come to New Orleans. Come on, New Orleans, hang out with us, y'all.
Cunningham, Bill Richards, Bill Green, Renee goes West Bank Shorty, Reggie Green, and Russell Batiste, Brother John, the Wild Tchoupitoulas, and the Baby Dog. Good night, y'all.
How about it, y'all? How about it?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Huh. Wow, if it's not carnival yet, y'all are sorely missing this. Y'all are missing it. Y'all are definitely missing it. All right, here we come to what the deal is. The deal is we have been raising money and recording and archiving and capturing all of these wonderful moments for 100 weeks. Not for a little while, all right? So what I need you to do, I need you to text FUNK to 36413. We're going to get a picture of Frenchy down here. He's been painting a painting each and every week. You go to the FUNKYUNCLE.LIVE while we're getting stools up here, while we're getting some chairs up here for Chief. Russell, you sticking around or no? No. Russell Batiste is going to step out. Let's get a couple of chairs up here for Stu and for Big Chief. And this is going to be one of the best parts. And I'm going to want y'all to come on down. Come on down so y'all can hear and be a part of this interview, because this is what it's about. It's about hearing how this culture is so much a part of our lives. So don't forget, if you want to keep this going, text FUNK to 36413. Drop a dime in that bucket. Buy a shirt, buy a mug, buy some socks, buy a painting. Frenchy, I want to thank you again for being here. Y'all take a look at Frenchy's painting. He has done an amazing job. That one can be yours. That's all you got to do, FUNKYUNCLE.LIVE. Y'all stick around for the interview. Stu, Big Chief. Thank you, darling.
All right, y'all. Great night of music. Me and Big Chief John gonna have a little chat. Are we doing that now? I guess so. We got the chairs coming up here. Now, Big Chief John's a legend in this town. He's been doing this pretty much all of his life. So we've also been friends for quite a while. So we've got some good stories to share. Here you go. John, need someone to give you a hand with your headrest, bro? You good? All right. Cool. All right, you can just use this mic right here, bro. Hey, all right. It's a family affair here at the Funky Uncle. All right, take a seat, John. Hang out with me, bro.
I want to sit behind y'all.
All right, yeah, Russ, you can hang out. All right. So, here we go, y'all. Big Chief John, the Wild Tchoupitoulas tribe. Been masking, John, you've been masking what, your whole life, right?
Well, not really, but my family, it's a family tradition, you know, and, you know, my grandkids, I dressed them before I did.
Oh, did you? Nice.
Yeah, so, nice. You know, we're just trying to hold it down, you know, keep it going, you know.
Absolutely.
Keep the kids involved. And
for sure, bring it to the next generation, right?
That's it.
And so, John, you're born and raised in 13th Ward of New Orleans, right?
I was actually born between 12, 11, and 13, all that time.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, which is, you cross one street in the 12th one,
right.
Cross another street in the 13th
Yeah,
one.
Right. and now I used to hear back in the day, John, if you crossed Napoleon when 12th and 13th Ward was beefing, and like 13th Ward, they were scared to cross Napoleon likewise, right?
That's right.
Right? And now with the Indian tribes, is that a thing too, with the 12th Ward versus 13th Ward?
The tribes did that themselves. You know what? Uptown, it was a neighborhood. Tribes were from neighborhoods. So it was different neighborhoods met up and beef. You know, if they had beef during the year, sometimes they took it out, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it went, you know.
That's just how it went.
Like I said, my uncles, they were massive. I remember I was young. Now everybody running to the Indians. Oh, the Indians. Come on, kids, take a picture. Back then, here come the Indians, grab the kids. Let's go.
Oh, let's get out of the way. Let's run inside,
These
right?
are my uncles, man, coming up the street. My mom was like, come on, here they come.
So your mom didn't want you to mask. Is that what you're telling
me?
When you were little?
No, it wasn't no masking for no kids back then.
Yeah, it was a different.
It wasn't kid friendly.
It wasn't kid friendly, right? That was some serious grown man shit back then, right?
Yep.
No, what was it like seeing? You saw Big Chief Jolly when he was masking,
Yeah, I
right?
did. Mm-hmm.
But today, the Neville Brothers' uncle, the one on the Wild Tchoupitoulas record, whose songs you were just singing. What was it like seeing Big Chief Jolly come down the street in his suit?
Oh man, it was so like an overwhelming thing. It's like the crowds were around him. It was like he was the man. You know what I'm saying? That Mardi Gras morning, Big Chief, man. Like I remember as he got old, he rode on the back of a car one year. Rode on the back of a Cadillac convertible. He went on down with us, and he couldn't walk too far.
It was like Bo Dallas when he had his little
scooter,
hover around, his little scooter thing.
Them guys holding. I hope
still out there.
y'all have to push me around.
Right, yeah, exactly. I'll put you down the street, John, any day, bro, any day. Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, it must have been amazing seeing the old school Wild Tchoupitoulas come out in all their glory and all their suits, and those are the same guys who are on the record that we all know, the Wild Tchoupitoulas record.
Right.
And so you grew up under their wing, right? You grew up seeing them in the neighborhood.
Yeah, I did. After Jolly died, man, the dude Johnny took over, and you don't hear too much about Johnny, but Johnny took over after Jolly, and I used to hang with Johnny. I used to be in his house, hanging out night before Mardi Gras. At his house, people coming there, trying to do interviews and take pictures.
And he's still sewing.
Yeah, well, half the time he was done. He
was done.
We just in there just waiting for the sun to shine.
Yeah, right. So what's the experience like, and what's the Lundi Gras like for a Mardi Gras Indian? Are you are there Indians who maybe get a little rest, or is everyone just up, just channeling the spirits till the sun hits the sky?
Either look, if you finish your suit, you're still gonna be excited. You can't sleep.
Yeah, it's gotta be hard to sleep.
You know what I'm saying?
You're not excited, right?
So you're gonna get up. You're gonna feel it one way or the other. If you're working or you're relaxing, you're gonna feel it.
You're gonna feel it one way or another.
Still working.
I hear you.
But it's a beautiful thing. It's it's like I said, it's every neighborhood has a tribe, and
absolutely.
Last night we had I call Mardi Gras Indian Hall of Fame. We had a record of who's masking and the tribe, and this was a few years back. They had 42 tribes on the list. 42 tribes. And it's probably more than that now.
Absolutely. Yeah. So where are you going to come out on Mardi Gras Day, John?
We coming out from my queen's mom's house, who was the original Wild Tchoupitoulas, Mercy Stevens' house right off of Tchoupitoulas and Delachey.
Okay.
And we come out of the house there. So
nice.
Half a block off Tchoupitoulas on Delachey. So anybody want to come check it out?
All right, so if you're in the streets, that's the place to be, right?
Yeah.
Amen. John, what about like the Indians, like the chants it's like the Indians have their own language. What are some of the roots of that? Like,
well, chanting is, when I learned what chanting is, and the guy told me this years ago, he said chanting is experience you go through, and you make up a chant with it. Mm-hmm. Hey, where my band at out there? Hey, y'all. Hey, watch this. Nobody run when the police come. And we just made that up because we was coming down the street and they had the barricades and they let us be singing that.
Right.
That's something you make us.
Yeah, there you go. And what about the word, like Giacomo, Cucimali?
Now that's old, like I say, that's older school. When I've heard about Giacomo, and I heard this from Cyril Never was on the interview, and he said Giacomo Finane means kiss my ass. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't like what the Big Chief said, then Giacomo Finane. And that's from Cyril. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. That's where I got it from.
Makes sense to me.
and that's what it sounds like. If you don't like what the Big Chief said,
right. What about like Cucimali?
Cucimali means like just be cool to me, like Cucimali.
Just like cool. Respect, like
Cucimali. Yeah. That's what it means to me. Yeah, that's
nice. And when you were a kid growing up around that, what was it like learning all these terms? And like, it was just a part of growing up?
And like I said, when I was a kid, it wasn't, I learned what I learned as I got older. I was older then, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And as when I was a kid, we wasn't around with it. Wasn't. Gotcha. I don't care what they were saying. We couldn't go around. Right. But I learned a few, like say Giacomo, Cucimali, the song Engine Raid, Mighty Cootie Fire.
Right.
To me, that means
mean?
mighty, like the mighty, you're praying. Right. Cool your fire. Mighty Cootie Fire to me means mighty cool your fire. Be cool,
Yeah.
Engine red here, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I mean, when you put on that suit and you hit the streets, you feel the spirit flowing through you. Can you feel your ancestors? You feel all that?
Oh, yeah, man. Like I have, it takes me to another dimension, too. I'm a different guy with it on, you know what I'm saying? And the spirit, it's definitely a spiritual experience, man, you know.
For sure.
So it's definitely a spiritual thing, man.
Absolutely.
And all the reefer wine, all the alcohol, is they ain't going to get it to put that suit on. You got religion. They call it religion.
Right, yeah.
That's your spirit, though. You know?
Right.
They say the spirit's in the drink or whatever.
Right.
But this suit is a spiritual thing.
That's a suit. So like this suit right here, John, how long did you work on this beautiful piece of art?
Well, you get a year to make it, you know. I do one every year. So
that's your one for you? Nice. Yeah. And how do you come up with your beat, your patchwork, your color scheme? Like how long, like...
Well, that's a spiritual thing, too. So you got to have an idea. You got to tell a story.
Right.
Like this suit here, this engine in the boat, and then he's in fire water. See the fire under the water?
Yeah.
This guy here, that's the waterfall. They got the little buckets. They're collecting water, and there's fire under the water.
Yeah.
This cat here on my back, he's drinking fire water. See the bottle in his hand?
Yeah.
And he's standing in fire. So I like plenty of fire water. So that's,
I like it.
And you know that.
Oh, yeah. I'll drink some of that fire water with you, brother. Absolutely.
And that's the story. You got to have a little story to tell, you know.
So is there a point in the year, you know, where it's like, I don't know, maybe summer or whatever, when you're thinking about your suit, where all of a sudden you just, in your mind, you just see like orange or something, and you're like, that's what I'm going to do? How do you come up with your colors every year? Because you always have such a beautiful suit with such beautiful colors on it, John.
I just go with the flow, man.
Yeah, wherever the spirit.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a spiritual thing. Like next year, I can't call it right now, you know.
Yeah, right.
I'm trying to till I feel this one, you know, this new one.
I've always said you can always tell an Indian, I've heard, by the calluses on their sewing fingers.
Yeah, well, you know what? I ain't pushed the beat. I've been finished sewing, so that's a good thing.
You're right.
You know, but you gotta have, it's gonna toughen your fingers up. That needle gonna go back in your finger. Right. You gotta build up a resistance. That callus is a resistance too, man.
Absolutely. Yeah. John, can we talk about your journey from wild man to chief? Because you were the wildest wild man of them all. You were a legendary wild man for many years, and then it seems like you gained your seniority, and then you kind of became your own chief, which is a great thing to see. What was that process like for you?
Well, actually, there's two Wild Tchoupitoulas tribe. We're the original Wild Tchoupitoulas.
Right.
Like I said, because I was back in the days with John and my guys, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we split up the gang. The gang got kind of big, so we just split up. And I was wild man, and by me being wild man, I got to meet everybody too, you know?
Right.
So now, that's... But and
you knew all the other Indians.
And I knew all the other Indians, and I get that respect by not meeting everybody.
Yeah.
Like when I was wild, man, they say, "Oh, you got to go deal with all the foolishness." That was my job to protect everything. You know, I had to meet everybody and keep cool.
Right. And for those folks who might be watching from elsewhere, I want to explain. Kind of the job of the wild man is to get out there, clear the way.
I gotta clear the way. I gotta deal with all the foolishness.
Freak them out a little bit. Let them know that the engines are coming through. Right?
And that was my job, man.
Was that when you first started masking? Was Wild Man the first role you had?
That was my first position. Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
They knew you was wild, huh?
No, my little granddaughter masked with the Wild Tchoupitoulas before I did. Like I said, I masked her.
Yeah.
Because of some family friends in the neighborhood. Like I said, it's a neighborhood thing.
Right.
So when I masked her, I'm out there that morning with her, and she had masked with my cousin from downtown at the night walk. So and so I was like, you got to mask uptown. We uptown, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh yeah.
So I wasn't masking then, like I say. So I said, well, my cousin, I'm like, bring her with me. You know, we all saw him. I saw my cousin out the night walk. So then, like I said, a friend came along, like. I was like, my little granddad, we're going to make a suit come from uptown, and come with... Right. And I met Roderick, who was the chief of the Wild Tchoupitoulas, still is. And I masked him with her that morning. And that morning, I'm coming up the street, and he said, man, you got to come out with me next year, man. I need a wild... You could be the wild man.
There you go.
I was cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So they chose you for that. Your fellow Indians, they groomed you for that role, you're saying. Good stuff. Oh, man, I love it, John. It's always such a pleasure to hear your tales and all your history, and I know how much it means to you, and I know how much you love it, and I love seeing you out there in your suit. And there's nothing better when I'm standing in the streets. I see you come by, and you always roll up and give me a hug and all that. And, it's a great honor to me, man. It's one I'll never forget, and I can't wait to see you out there in the streets this year. Your suit's pretty as always, and maximum respect to the original Wild Tchoupitoulas, past and present and future, because I know y'all ain't gonna let this die. Y'all gonna keep it alive.
Nah, we got about 7 or 8 kids coming out with us this year.
Nice.
Queen, how many kids we got? Queen handling the kids.
There we go. The next generation's coming. Nice.
7 kids.
Yes, you heard it. Second and Dryads, baby. Nothing like it.
Gotta fire your queen too, man.
And John, what's the relationship like nowadays? Like, you know, before I remember back in the day that uptown Indians and downtown Indians, and sometimes, you know, they had almost a friendly, sometimes not so friendly rivalry, right?
Yeah, you know what? Let me tell you. Like I said, as far as that go back, what I know, like I said, my uncle and them.
Yeah.
I remember my uncle coming up the street St. Joseph night. My uncle got a real shotgun, man. I might have been about 8, 9.
Real shotgun.
St. Joseph night, he coming up, I hit a shotgun, boom. And like my mom, oh, here they come. This St. Joe night, like I said, grabbing us, come on. We sitting in the window looking. You know, they got the balls right on the corner on 4th and Tchoupitoulas, my uncle. Yeah. But so that we hit a shot, we go, oh, here they come. We in the window looking out. So I asked my uncle, I said, man, y'all used to actually shoot at each other? He said, no. I mean, they done shot at it. He said, this is a thing. Shoot over each other's head, try to make you flinch.
Right.
I ain't doing all that flinch. Again, I wouldn't be letting it there. Right. But now it's more of a suit thing, you know.
Right.
But
it's all about being pretty.
It's a battle of you know, the needle now, you know. Really.
Yeah, the art and the vision of it.
Yeah, your spirit. It's a spirit.
Craftsman. Yeah.
But some guys get heated, you know, and might get a little, you know, push and shove, and you know, you got to break them up, you know. But nobody out to kill nobody, really.
Right.
We all know each other too.
Yeah.
And like I said, the battles get
more
heated.
about respect.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
You know,
absolutely.
It's all about the suit, man, too. You know?
Right, all about the suit, that's for sure.
It really is.
Absolutely.
Try to make them as hip as we could, and you know,
for sure.
Good.
For sure. And how hard is it to getting all the supplies and all that for these suits? I mean,
you like you know, it's not hard. It's
you
got
your
stuff
spots
online. They got stores here in the city. You can buy beads and
gotcha.
whatever.
Now the Indians, y'all run into each other when you're getting your feathers and
everything? Oh yeah, definitely. What's up?
It's like I see you sewing, me too.
You can tell what they buying. You know what I'm saying?
And now, who taught you how to sew, John?
Well, actually, my uncle did. I sit down with my uncle. My first patch I made my uncle. I'm saying uncle I'm talking about. I sit on and I actually beaded. He gave me a patch, gave me the beads, and I actually beaded it. You know, and I got hooked on it. You know?
Yeah. Did you find something to kind of therapeutic? You hit a zone when you're getting there?
Yeah,
pulling
man,
that thread?
It'll take you to a place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and then once you start, you got to complete. You know, you got to.
Yeah, it's just a compulsion, right?
Yeah, you got to stick. You got to make it stick to it. You got to stick to it. That's the bottom line.
I heard these Indians talking a couple of weeks ago, and they were saying they were like, it's almost like you self-incarcerate yourself until you get that thing finished. Like your friends might be going out to have drinks, but no, you got to stay in and sew, or you know, friends are going to the Saints game or something. No, I got to stay home and sew.
Especially like this week, 5 more days, and
just.
I got a little work to do, but
pushing those needles.
I ain't pushing no needles. That's a good feeling.
Yeah, when you're done, actually enjoy it and all that. Absolutely. So, John, it was a pleasure having you in here, man.
Oh, and, thank you, man. Thank y'all for having us.
We had a great time, and always such an honor. And we've been friends for many years, bro. We'll have some great times. I've chased you through the street many a time, and I'll do it many more. I can't wait, and I just love hearing all these tunes stay alive because it's some of my favorite music in the world as well.
Thank Russell Batiste for
of course, big shout out to Russell and his band. I mean, these guys are always so great, and no one can lay down that uptown funk beat like Russell can. So I was a perfect person to back you up.
And look, we've workshopped a couple of times. Like me and Russ did a thing before, but Russell always, because I had to come to him when I had to put a band together. For this, so.
Like, there you go.
The right man for the job,
Right. John, did you ever go to those meter shows at Tchoupitoulas and Mardi Gras and then go home and go out and mask?
Night before Mardi Gras, Tchoupitoulas used to have the Neville Brothers there.
Right, Neville Brothers every year, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, the first time I saw the meters was at Alderman Park at a pool party. Back in the days, bro. They had pool parties at the pool at Alderman Park. You have bands and shit out, for the parties.
Yeah.
Did that pool party. The meters was at the pool party, man. Played that regular too, man.
Wow.
That's
great.
That was my first time getting introduced to the meters, man.
Nice. I'm sure you saw him many times after that.
After that, oh yeah, I done seen him. Look, I was in, I went to President Obama's convention in 2000. Tchoupitoulas Foundation took us.
Yeah.
And the meters were there, the original meters, man.
Yeah.
I hopped on stage. We was backstage with our
that was in Colorado, right?
Yeah,
I was there.
I went hopped on stage with everybody, man. The meters was there. you know.
I was there. Yeah, and then y'all were second lining through the audience.
We was in the second line, but after that, look, the bands were playing. Man, I got the meters was playing. We backstage. I went hot, look, Zig, and I'm like, come on, man. Everybody was playing Big Chief, something Mardi Gras.
Right.
We had Irma Tone, we had a big...
Alan Toussaint was out there. Man. Everyone was there. Oh, man, that was a great tour, bro. That was a good time. And, man, the folks in Colorado, their minds were just blown when they saw y'all come out in those suits. And then y'all started going through the crowd, and they didn't know that they were supposed to follow you, so I kind of jumped in. I was like, no, this is what you do. You follow through, and then people jumped in behind. And oh, man, it was so much fun. It just goes to show you that New Orleans spirit, that New Orleans vibe that is just so essential to the lifestyle down here. It reverberates all over the world, man. You take it somewhere else, and people are just blown away because there's just nothing like it. And when they see, it in a really authentic form, the way y'all bring it, it resonates with people. Whether they've experienced it before or they're seeing it for the first time, it's still, And just like me, every time I see Indians coming down the street, I'm just thrilled. It might as well be like the first time I ever saw it. I just get so excited. Yeah, nothing like it in the world.
Yeah, we're trying to hold it down, man.
Absolutely. That's all we can do. And Mardi Gras Day is right around the corner, and y'all going to be looking pretty?
Oh, yeah, definitely, bro. We coming with it.
All right, y'all. Well, come catch the wild Tchoupitoulas.
What's that address, Queen?
What's Tchoupitoulas and Delachaise,
What's Merce's address, Queen?
731 Delachaise. Right. Don't jump in the river. Right. Well, you heard it, y'all. Early in the morning, they're going to be coming out looking pretty. Something that, if you haven't seen it, it's a life-changing experience, let me tell you, for the better. It will blow your mind in the most beautiful ways. It's one of my favorite things in the world. So much respect to my man, Big Chief John, his big queen, Russell Batiste and the band, of course, the original Wild Tchoupitoulas. Happy Mardi Gras to all y'all. This Soul Stew reminding you to wash your hands, stomp your feet, have a fun, safe Mardi Gras. Don't be afraid to take a few chances, but just a few, and we'll see you out there in the streets, y'all. It's the most wonderful time of year. Happy Carnival. From all of us here at the Funky Uncle. Peace out. See you in the streets, y'all. All right. Thank you, John.